Something quite interesting and potentially really significant has been circulating on the internet for the past day or so. So I thought it would be worthwhile to do a quick video touching upon it rather than pushing it to the end of the month when we do our April in review video. And it is this, a letter written to Clancy, presumably from the Torchbearer. He writes, Clancy, never forget the cries of your people. Never forget the raw fear that fueled you, or the people that made you who you are today. We are all one. We destroyed them so that we didn't become them. We must do better, Clancy. We must do better. TV. Now, at first glance, this may look like just another letter in a series of letters which have been popping up throughout the Clancy tour, and even before that, with obviously Clancy's own letters and so forth. But obviously, it is a bit more significant than that, right? It is telling us something that we haven't seen yet. Oftentimes, we would have letters that would account for the events of a music video such as Jumpsuit or The Outside or so forth. But here we have the Torchbearer talking as if certain things, certain events have transpired which we obviously haven't seen take place yet. He talks about how we destroyed them, they're presumably being the bishops of Dima, but we haven't seen them destroyed. The last thing we saw was Clancy being captured by them. But not only that, not only have we not seen the bishops destroyed, this also implies that Clancy is now in charge of Dima. He is the one in power. Because the Torchbearer is writing to him to remind him that now that you have the power, now that you have overthrown them, don't forget where you came from. Don't forget why you did this. Don't forget the people you did it for. So this implies that quite a lot has transpired since what we saw almost a year ago in the events of the Paladin Strait music video. Now, this could be for two reasons. One, this letter could be a preview of what could be coming very soon. Perhaps there's a new music video that's going to come out that's going to be the sequel, the follow-up to Paladin Strait. It's going to round out the story. And this letter will perhaps even be read at the end of the music videos. Just, Clancy, you've won. Moving forward, make sure you remember everything that's come before so that you don't forget and that you actually can lead the city well. The other possibility is that, as I've been theorizing about and speculating upon, and perhaps don't have as much evidence for this as I would like, but this could tie into this theory, which is that the events of the story aren't necessarily happening in chronological order. The story could be told in a non-linear fashion, and that's why we see things like cycles repeating over and over again, and also letters which seem to predict the future. They mentioned that the Clancy tour is a flashback before the final battle, reminding us why we fight. But this letter seems to imply that the final battle has already come and been won. But what do you think? What do you make of what this letter is saying? With that being said, this was just a quick video. I wanted to touch on this really briefly. There won't be a video this Sunday, but I will see you again next Wednesday as the Exploring Dima series continues, and we look at the power of the bishops and where that power and authority came from. So don't forget to comment your thoughts on this below, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos on music, commentary, and reviews.